funny thing that's happened to me over the years of being a collector. Start that again. There's a funny thing that happens with me being a collector, and it's happened over the years. I am out in public, always wearing jerseys. For this video, I've worn San Jose and Buffalo for a hat. Now, if I was out in public, as I've been trained by my fiance, I'll, try to make sure everything matches. So I'll put on a hat, a hockey hat, and a hockey jersey, and she'll look and go. I'm like, like if she saw this, she's like that. And it's cute, and I agree. Sorry, my knee hit the computer. I 100% agree. The hat and the jersey should match. Sort of like the carpet and the drapes. I like saying the curtains and the drapes just so that I see if people are paying attention when I say it. I want the curtains match the drapes, know what I'm saying? And they're like, oh, you're so gross. And it's like, did you not understand? Did you not hear what I just said? Because it doesn't make any sense. So I highly recommend it. But it's funny because we'll be out in public, or I'll be out in public. And this happened yesterday. I'm wearing my Oshie Blues jersey. Guy behind me in line. Oshie fan, eh? And I'm like, yeah. And it reminds me of, I'm trying to think of which comedian it was that said, my brain lies. My mouth lies all the time. And my mouth will start telling a lie, and my brain will go, wait, what lie are we telling over here? And in that context, it was at a party. And in this context, it's hockey. People will see me wearing a jersey, and they assume I'm a fan of that team. Because for 99% of sports fans, that's true. I know even on my channel, I've had people who are usually newer subscribers saying, wait, you hated the Ducks yesterday, and today you're wearing their jersey. I'm unsubscribing. I'm confused. Or you cheered for the Preds, now you're wearing a Penguins jersey. I don't know. Which is why this jersey is so fantastic, because, Nashville fans can boo and Pittsburgh fans can boo. So everybody, and Dallas fans can boo as well. And I'm a Dallas fan. You wouldn't know it from anything you've seen in this video. But it's funny because I know it is easier to lie and say, yes, I am a fan of that team, than it would be to say, I'm just a collector, I actually don't care. Because it also could lead to an awkward moment for them. I don't want somebody to say, hey, if I had a Mike Ribeiro Washington jersey, which I almost bought a couple weeks ago, and then I thought about it, and I'm like, I can't wear Mike Ribeiro's jersey. Ever. So, I threw that aside, and I'm looking at the Alex Semin jersey instead from Washington, because I know his name was Semin when he came over, but it was Seaman before he came over, and he's not fooling anybody. So I find I've always found his name funny, because Seaman. So I will gladly wear that jersey, because I can see myself out in public, and in the same kind of situation, somebody going, Seaman fan, huh? Huh. I just heard Yvonne's voice in my head. You're such a boy, which is true. But it is a weird thing. And I wonder, are there other collectors this happens to, and did they do the same thing? I know, of the subscribers, I know, Joshua, first off, big Buffalo fan, but he's got, hundreds of jerseys. Now, if he's wearing them out in public and somebody comes up and goes, hey, you're a fan of that team, does he go, yep? Or does he, no, I'm not. Because I don't want to be rude either. I don't want to make somebody feel stupid. But at the same time, for people who know me, they see me wearing different jerseys, and it's usually, oh, I like that one. Because they get it. It doesn't mean I cheer for the team. This one in particular is funny. I want to get another San Jose jersey, but because this is similar enough to the regular jersey, when I saw it at Sport Check for 40% off, their old one with the Manitoba Moose style stripes, she said that's the same as what you have. It's like, well, not really. And I tried to explain it, and it's funny. When you collect jerseys and you're trying to explain the difference between the one you have and the one you want, the words come out of your mouth and you realize how stupid you sound, and you stop. And it, again, This video is designed more from a collector to potential collectors out there. And I know out of the 6,000 plus subscribers, there has to be other collectors who understand what I'm talking about here. You look and you go, okay, and I know Maple Leafs fans did this too. That new Leafs jersey is virtually identical to the one they had before, just a different logo. And Leafs fans were like, I have to get that brand new jersey. There are 12 teams changing their jerseys this year. Most of them are going to be cosmetic, small changes. But based on that and the Adidas change, lots of collectors are going to have to go get the new jerseys. They'll have to shuffle the old ones aside and get the new ones. That's part of where I'm different. I have always been a fan of vintage. Even when I was a little kid. And I'm talking, when I was 7, 8 years old in the early 80s. And I the first time I saw a hockey card with a Cleveland Barons jersey, I was like, that is gorgeous. Kansas City Scouts, I was like, that's ugly, but I want it. Colorado Rockies is another one. So when people ask me, well, do you want California Golden Seals? Of course. Which one? Yes, because I want all of them. I want the ugly, 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 and I want the nice one, the green with the yellow, when they went with the Oakland A's colors. But again, it's funny, because if I went out and got a Seals jersey, and I wore it out around, somebody like, Golden Seals, nice. Big fan, huh? Sure. Do you cheer for the Sharks too? Yeah. Perfect. Sure. Yeah, sure. Of course. You like Marlowe? Yeah, sure. Why not? Coach Earp? Sure. I go along with everything. I go along with the whole thing. The thing that got me about the guy with the Oshie jersey yesterday is that I got it while Washington was in the second round, and I'm an Oshie fan. I'm genuinely a TJ Oshie fan, so I'm okay with having that jersey because I like him. And I like him in Washington, and I hope he re-ups and stays in Washington. But it's funny because this guy behind me was like, oh yeah, Oshie, and then he starts talking about St. Louis's problems in the playoffs, and I felt like saying, well, he's in Washington now, right? But I didn't want to change the narrative, because when I'm talking to a stranger, while I may be perfectly fine talking to this webcam and to the internet at large, in person with a stranger, I take a while to get my bearings, even at work. And there's a subscriber to this channel who is a new hire at my work. He's been there I think he's been there almost a month. Jason, you've been there almost a month now? And at first, when he saw me at work, he sort of did a double take. And then he saw me when I was getting ready to go home, and I had a hat on and a jersey, and he goes, you are the hockey guy. And I'm like, I'm the hockey guy. Because it's on my name tag on my hat. I have Shannon, and then I have the hockey guy over top. And I have the hockey guy over top because if my employer ever says, well, you're only allowed to have your name on your hard hat, I'm going to peel my first name off and go, I am the hockey guy. That is me now. More people know me as the hockey guy than as Shannon. So, and I'm serious, not kidding, no lie. I identify more as the hockey guy. I've got mail coming into me under that name, so I identify with it. But it's funny because, Jason says I'm a subscriber, and I'm like, all right. And I'm still socially awkward those first 3 weeks at work. There's this thing, and part of it is, too, when you're at a job where there's a lot of turnover, don't get attached. I learned when I worked in poultry, don't ever get attached to your coworkers. So, and back to the conversation I was having at the store while I'm in line, kind of awkward with strangers. So again, if somebody sees me in public and they're like, hey, that's the hockey guy, if I'm awkward, it's not that I don't like you or that I'm a snob. I'm just socially inept usually when I first meet somebody, unless I've been drinking some of this, in which case I need people to watch me, because I tend to love everyone. I love people, and not in a weird way, just I love everybody. But maybe not Ducks players. I think it would take a lot of alcohol if I was out at a bar where there were Mighty Duck players there. I don't care what they call themselves now; they're still the Mighty Ducks to me. It would take a lot for me to have a beer with Kessler. It'd take a lot of this first before I'd be having a beer with Kessler. But yeah, so let me know if you're a collector. How do you react when somebody comes up to you and you're wearing a jersey of a team you don't like and says, "Oh, fan of, say, Toronto," and you're wearing a Toronto jersey and you don't cheer for Toronto? Do you tell them the truth or do you lie to them? It's just one of those funny things that happens during the day that I don't talk about to people. So I'm talking about it to you guys. So let me know what you think. hit like and subscribe if you're browsing your way through, especially if you're a hockey collector, because, man, we got a lot to talk about. I mean, I got all these stickers from 1991 here. I got 200 packs of them. It's going to be mountains of them, and I have no idea what the hell I'm going to do with them. I saw them for a steal of a deal on eBay, and I bought them. And I'm a collector. I collect all things hockey. So again, for people who are like, I don't know, I kind of have this stuff sitting around. I don't know if the hockey guy'd take it if I sent it to him. The answer is probably yeah. If it's hockey related, probably yeah. If it's Peter Puck, probably yes. I've got Peter Puck in a magazine somewhere around here. I think it's in the 1984 Hockey Night in Canada guide that I've got. Yeah. It's from 33 years ago. It's genuinely, I had it when I was a little kid, 13 years old, and I still have it. So, hey. So again, let me know what you guys think. Hit like and subscribe, and thank you for watching. And I'm definitely going to be talking to you guys again before the end of the night. So, I'm having a good first day of my holidays. I'm relaxing a little bit. I've had a good day, and I intend for that to continue.